Well, welcome to the Cafe. I am Elizabeth, and I'm here today with my posse. That's a group of guides and angels that I work with. And the question or the theme of today is: Are you counting your blessings? So often we forget to recognize and acknowledge all of the good things that are going on in our lives. It is so easy to list off and count all of the things that are going bad. What we suggest is that you get in the habit of counting your blessings because what we recognize grows. And so, if we recognize all of those things that are good and that are happening in our lives that are helping us to create the life that we want to focus in on that. And with this being the end of the third quarter, I break up my year into 90-day segments or into quarters. And so every year I set intentions and goals that I wish to accomplish. And I've learned that when you write it down and when you check back on it, you can really help to judge, measure all of the good that is going on in your life. Like at the beginning of the year, my goal, my intention was to have a comfortable place to live where I would have a studio so that I could broadcast, that I would have a stable, um, stable internet connection, and so that I could really do what I feel is my purpose is to share information that will help you to create the life you want. And boom, that's what I said at the beginning of the year, not knowing what would occur. And by May, check, that was off. Another thing, so that was truly a blessing to have a comfortable home to live in, to have a place that I could have my studio and be able to broadcast, because that's one of the things that I love to do. Two, I set out a goal for health. And I must tell you, at the beginning of the year, I and counting my blessings, I really recognize how far I've come. At the beginning of the year, I was having a problem with mobility, flexibility. I had still not recovered from my being very sedentary during COVID. And so building back up those muscles, building back up the persistence of um, actually getting up and being consistent with doing things. Wow, my health has multiplied. I am amazed that it's only been 9 months, and I really I could spend several minutes listing all of the health benefits that have shown up because I chose to focus in on it. And the reason that I remember is that I'm counting my blessings. So uh, as this end of this third quarter, take an inventory. of where you are based upon where you started the beginning of the year. And be very honest with yourself as to what you've accomplished, remembering that it is up to you to take the responsibility to put the ideas into action so that you can uh, build the life that you want, and I wrote building spiritual muscle. And I kept wrestling with the term, but I recognize that building means that it's an ongoing process. It requires action from us. Like we can have all of the exercise videos and all of equipment, but until you put it into action, there will not be any improvement or any recognition of movement. And I don't care if that's health related, business related, personal. You, it's up to you to take the ideas, to go inside, find out which ones you want to use, and then to proceed on to doing it. So, counting your blessings every quarter based upon what you set out at the beginning of the year is a good way to do it. Writing it down, folks, like when you have written it down, oh, you can grab your journal, and mine is not jumping up at me right now. Oh, you can grab your journal and you can see all of the progress that you've made. And the only person that needs to recognize it is you. Too often we wait for other people to recognize our progress. We wait for other people to say, "Oh, did you lose a few pounds?" Opposed to getting in the mirror and saying, "Hey, wow, this body is looking pretty good." So count, counting our own blessings will have a very tremendous impact upon uh, moving you toward your goal. So I invite you this week to take time to write down at least I let's go. I was going to say three, but let's go with at least five things they say that you can. I mean, you're blessed that you woke up in the morning. You're blessed that you have uh, a roof over your head. You're blessed that you have food in your stomach. You're blessed that you have sun on your face. You're blessed that you have this vehicle of a computer that you can utilize to share your information. So I encourage you, my friend, to take time to really count your blessings. It will help to raise your vibration. It will help to bring more good in instead of focusing in on everybody else's minor problems. Let's focus in on yourself and recognize that when you focus in on yourself and your light is shining, it just spills out to others. So, anyway, I think that is, I think that's all that seems to be coming today is to count your blessings. Count them quarterly, count them daily, but count them. write them down so that you can actually go back and review and pat yourself on the back and give thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the many blessings that you have. I love planting seeds that grow as I desire them to do. So I think that that's it. May light, love, and plenty of laughter accompany you on your path. I am Elizabeth. May you have a blessed